And the only Eagles I'm gonna get is if I'm ever in the forest, you know, because I gave up on golf so many years ago. Was the WBC president there present there when you was rapping the glove? Can you recall that, or do
I
you?
don't remember. I'm in the zone, so I'm
Okay,
not. I don't know anything about this camera being covered and stuff like that. I mean, how can I be worried? How can I be seeing the camera getting covered? I'm rapping. I'm looking at his hands.
hmm
I'm looking at his hands. I'm talking to JD's. I don't know.
okay. Tell us the conversation between you and JD's, if
I
you
don't.
don't mind.
I still.
You
I don't know that either. We were just. It was just some little small talk. It wasn't like a whole conversation. It was just. I don't know. I have no idea. But he was sitting there. We conversated. I don't know what it was about. It was nothing major.
mm,
But yeah, I mean, we talk. We know each other from before this fight.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So yeah, he's there watching.
uh-huh. And are the gloves present when you're wrapping them, or is that separate, or when does the commissioner, after you wrap them, so what happens after you wrap them, because I've never been back there, so after you wrap the glove, I mean the gauze and the tape, what happens next, and what did JD's do, what did Tyson Fury do, and what did you do?
Whew. I
If
can only probably speak for myself because
okay, good,
I'm
okay,
not watching everybody in
okay,
the
got
room. It's not just three people in a room. It's people, other people in the room. Just in both camps, there's people in the room besides the person that's fighting and besides the person that's going into the ring.
you.
So my main focus is on Tyson Fury.
Okay.
I have tunnel vision. I don't care about nobody else.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
Okay.
just evil like that. I don't care. I don't care about anybody else because my job is to pay attention to my fighter and make sure he's prepared and he wins that
Makes
fight.
sense.
Yeah, I'm evil like that. I don't
Mhm.
care. I don't care about what's going on. My job is the fighter. So uh, after I wrap his hands, he'll put on his shorts and his cup. And
Okay.
after that, the commission gives us the gloves to put on when we're ready to put them on.
Mm. Okay.
I don't. I know we should sit here and talk a lot more about it, but that's not. It's just that simple.
No, I mean, but I
No,
just
I'm not saying it to you. I'm just saying
no,
it
I
to
no, and it's
everybody watching. It's that simple.
and it's gonna be it's this video is gonna do 100,000, 200,000 views. So that's why I'm just asking the ABCD questions. So everyone can have clarity. They can use their evidence over here. They can use their evidence over there, and we can formulate, and everyone can formulate their own truths. Now, when you after the Tyson puts on his glove, what's the time frame from putting on the gloves to getting in the ring?
I normally like to have the gloves on about maybe 15 minutes before we have to go to the ring,
Mhm. Okay.
just to warm up. And yeah, we warm up, do pad work, people clapping and cheering because Tyson's punching really hard.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I'm confident, ready to go out there. Um, yeah, I mean, there's some people in the room that's nervous, of course.
Mhm.
And this is Deontay Wilder. Look what happened in the first fight.
Mhm.
But me and Tyson were kind of like smiling and laughing at each other, like, you know, ready to go. I wasn't afraid or worried about anything, and Tyson wasn't either.
Mhm.
He's trained hard for it. We prepared and ready to go out there and execute. We was waiting for this. We was waiting for this night. Let's see, 3 weeks before the fight.
Oh, he was
Tyson,
ready.
Tyson was ready. At that time, he was ready.
Mm.
4 weeks into the camp, he was ready. He came into the training camp already in shape, working out and things like that. And this is the new Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is not going to get a fight date and then say, "Oh, it's time for me to train."
Mhm.
That's backwards. That's what a
Mm.
lot of fighters do now. They won't train or do anything until they get a fight date, and that's why a lot of fighters need 8 weeks for a training camp.
Sure.
I don't believe in an 8 week training camp, honestly.
Really?
It
Oh,
doesn't
because
make
you're not
sense.
dealing with a guy that needs to cut weight with a heavyweight.
Even if you're not, but
Wow.
the truth is, you should not be way overweight when you have to lose weight. So the thing is, most of the fighters they want a month to lose weight, and then you got a month just ready to train for that fight. So you
Gotcha.
take off the losing weight part. Your training camp should be 4 weeks,
Mhm.
3 to 4 weeks. That's it.
Mhm.
And should I go back to the old days? Those guys, Ray Robinson, those guys have a championship fight. 3 weeks later, they're fighting again for another championship fight because those guys stayed ready. Boxing was their career, was their job, was their lifestyle.
Mhm.
And nowadays, I hear it from a lot of fighters. They want to fight once or twice a year because it sounds really fancy. I'm only fighting twice a year. Which I mean, I like my fighters to fight 3, 4 times a year. You stay sharp that way.
Man, they're not doing that
Especially
now.
especially if you're not having no hard fight. You
Yeah.
go out there and knock somebody out in 2 rounds. You should be begging for a fight again.
Mhm.
Really. because you didn't do any work. The work was done in the gym. You should take maybe like a couple weeks off, but still train, do a little bit. Not say you're just working hard, but still do some kind of physical activity, some kind of physical exercising.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your body in shape. That's your job. You should take care of your body as best you can in the boxing profession.
Okay.